Marta jest artystką grafikiem, która poza godzinami pracy większość czasu spędza na zabawie, która jak się okazuje jest również pracą.
Jej motem na co dzień jest just make something. A co Marta robi? Popatrzmy.
Grafika, ilustracja, książki, plakaty. Wszystko to powstaje gdzieś w międzyczasie. Czasie, którego Marta Ryczko tak dużo nie ma, pracując jak większość z nas od 9 do 5.
During the day, I'm a junior graphic designer for a non-profit arts organization in Toronto. And then during the night, I'm a renegade zine maker. And I make all sorts of things. So posters, usually using screen printing and letterpress. Those are my two favorite things to do. And then little books and real-looking books like this one. So that's a hobby of mine. I like doing all that stuff on the side.
Marta Ryczko jest świeżo upieczoną absolwentką Ontario College of Art and Design w Toronto, uczelni, której ostatnio przyznano status uniwersytetu. I to właśnie tam Marta po raz pierwszy spotkała się z niszowym konceptem wydawniczym tzw. zines. Zines są to personalne, niskonakładowe, produkowane własnymi środkami, z reguły minimalistyczne publikacje o dowolnej tematyce.
I thought that they were inaccessible to me because I always felt like, oh, only the cool kids do zines and like they have to be Xerox and you have to be a punk to do it and you have to have some strong political motivation to do it, which is awesome, but that's not me at all. Like I have thoughts and ideas, but I was too scared to put them out. So I'm like, okay, like I'll just draw something. So for my first zine, which I don't have anymore, it was about this big. And it was just drawings of my friends with mustaches on because mustaches were very popular. So they all liked it. Just kind of snowballed from there. So then the next year, I took screen printing classes for the first time. So I had a lot of like new prints, and it kind of opened up the idea of like making things yourself, like truly making things yourself. And I took bookbinding lessons, taught myself how to bind books, and it just kind of went from there. And now I have like this whole like stockpile of stuff.
Ku swojemu zaskoczeniu Marta nie tylko odkryła swoją pasję w robieniu zin, ale też szybko znalazła się w ścisłym gronie twórców wydających swoje mini publikacje. Zaczęła od formatu szkicownika, szybko adoptując tekst i w nim też żartobliwy stosunek do tematu.
What do people ask me, like, when they find out that I'm Polish? What's the first thing that they ask? And it's like, oh, how do you say this? It's usually a swear word that they want to know. So the first zine that I did was how to swear successfully in Polish, and this is the beginner's guide. I'm not going to read these out because I know this is for Polish viewers, so I don't want to offend anyone. But the zine has like a little introduction, and then for each word, there's like a historical figure. So Chopin, who is Polish, not French, Mickiewicz, and so on. So I wanted to offer like a little history lesson along with something that's really humorous. So each of these guys say like the word, but it's like a heliocentric universe is a giant pile of, and then the word. So it's just all relating. Yeah, you can use your imagination. So that was actually really popular, and yeah, both my parents really like it. So I thought that was really hilarious.
Jej mini słowniczek How to Swear Successfully in Polish okazał się tak popularny, że Marta przygotowała i opublikowała kolejną jego wersję dla zaawansowanych. Tempo pracy, które sobie narzuciła, nie pozwala jej ani na marnowanie czasu, ani też przesadne analizowanie kolejnych pomysłów. Do tych najnowszych należy projekt 365. Codziennie przez 365 dni w roku Marta tworzy jedną grafikę, taki mini plakat. Właśnie minął rok.
And on the first day, like I did, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then on the second day, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, this was the worst idea ever. And of course I told everyone, because I'm like, if I tell people, then I'll have to do it. Because I'm one of those people, I'm a people pleaser. So I'm like, okay, I can't let these people down. So the second day, like I did it, I figured it out. And next thing you know, like the year's done and I finished a whole project where I would do something every single day. And yeah, and it was so much fun that I'm doing it a second time around. And the only rule that I had for myself, and I still have that rule, is no more than an hour a day, because I didn't want it to be like a whole new project, because I was just spending so much hours on something else. This was just supposed to be an exercise and to get like my bad ideas out as well, so that all my good ideas would go into like my big projects.
Prace Marty zostały wyselekcjonowane przez kuratorów Galerii Studenckiej OCAD do ekspozycji i sprzedaży, jako wyróżniające się formatem, jakością wykonania, jak i pomysłowością.
We first met Marta as part of the OCAD University Student Press, and her items, including her zines and posters and prints, sell really well here at the gallery, so we're excited to have her part of the shop. Marta has a really great sense of humor. Her work's really cheeky and people really respond to that, and they're obviously really well executed and beautiful, and her use of color is really vibrant. That attracts a lot of attention as well.
I did like a manifesto type thing, and one of the points was to just make something, and because sitting around and talking about something, oh, I wish I could do it, won't really get you to that place. You just have to do it, and if you fail along the way, that's great, because you'll learn from your mistakes. Like, you can't be afraid to fail, because then you wouldn't do anything ever. You would just lie in bed all day, and who wants to do that? You get bed sores. So
Podnosząc poprzeczkę, Marta postanowiła projektować i wydawać jeden zin tygodniowo. I to jako dodatkowe zadanie przy codziennej produkcji grafik serii 365. A jej postępy możemy śledzić na stronie martaryczko.com.